Okay, there's not actually anything in here, it just looked cool. On second thoughts, let's go get a refill. In today's video is kind of a random video, and it's to basically tell you how to set yourself up to success for this spring and summer. Let's see how you move, darling. Okay. These are all the different things that I've done to help me reset mentally and physically, and to just help me become a better person. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first section I want to talk about is our mental health, and here I've just got my laptop with me, and I'm going to be reading off a list that I've got here of some habits that I think are good for you to start. A really fun aspect of this, which is not really necessary, is to customize your laptop and declutter it. Here I went for
a light pastel
academia theme. So there are a few main things that I want to talk about for our mental health, and one thing is fixing our sleep schedule, especially as we get into the spring and summer months. I know that it's probably going to be lighter later, and that is one thing that can make it harder for us to sleep, but we should be trying to have a set sleep schedule, and I recommend 8 to 10 hours of sleep, which is from an age range of 10 to 15. I am 11, so I usually get about 9 hours of sleep. And this next one is to read 30 minutes a day. So there are three really exciting books that I want to go through, because I think they just really set the tone for these sorts of seasons. So my main two go-to books for spring are The Secret Garden, and then of course we have Anne of Avonlea, well, not Anne of Avonlea, but Anne and the House of Dreams, and then also Anne of Avonlea. And if you know, I love the show Anne with Thee on Netflix, so you can totally watch that too. So the next thing I have on my list is to keep my room tidy. I know lots of people are already really good at maintaining this. I am too, but I can remember that sometimes I will forget that. So this is more in the section of some bucket list things, and here are a few things that I think are great things that you should learn. So take on a new skill. Also, I really wanted to start baking a lot more. I do, but I want to try and make a variety of different foods. You could set a reading challenge for yourself. You could set yourself a challenge to read 6 books in 6 weeks, something like that. The last thing on my list for mental health is drink lots of water. It's harder than you think, and it's also really good for your skin. So I know I said that was the last of my mental health, but it was part of, like, those are the last things on my list. So now I'll go into some additional things, which include books and stuff that I can do in my morning rituals. So there is 2 really inspiring books that I use in the morning, which really give me a good start to my day. The first thing is my 3-minute devotional. Even if you're not religious, you can just do a general sort of devotional. Then we have the gratitudes books. I say this like you already know what it is. I'm pretty sure I use this book in every single one of them. And a new addition that I have, which is what I'll be using when I finish that, is 5 minutes in the morning. As you know, I love journaling, so this book is really for me, and it has beautiful illustrations inside, and every day I think is not only nice for you to write in,
but it's aesthetically pleasing too,
which is what we want in our spring and summer. This is what I use to keep organized. Most people will get a planner at the beginning of the year, but this is a present for me, and I actually only just started using it in March. This really has a great guideline for you, and also it has some very fun holidays that are just self-care holidays that you can spend for yourself. A great way to start your month, even if you use this bullet journal or not, is with a quote, and that's why I love this book. Every month it starts you off with a quote, and my favorite quote from my birthday month is probably "Be Your Own Rainbow," which is the month of September. I don't exactly know where this is from, but I can tell you one thing. It says, "Make this year amazing, 2021 to 2022 planner." So now we're finally moving on to the physical health section. These are just things that can help you feel better mentally when you do them. So the first one is to go outside every day, and if you have a bicycle, I think that's such a great thing to do, especially as it's getting warmer. You can have a mini photo shoot too. A very important thing for your physical health is to socialize with people, because as much as we think it's good for us to just get our head in the game, even if we have homework to do, and just not really talk to people, it's not that healthy for us in actually both sections. Eat your fruits. So if you're like me and you love blueberries, then blueberries are a great way for you to go. Also, there are strawberries and bananas for energy. You should be trying to eat 8 fruits a day. I know it's improved from 5 a day. So these two may seem like silly things that people will probably remember anyway, but it's to wash your face twice a day. Even if you don't have intense acne, it's really important that we do wash our face twice a day and change your pillowcase regularly. Then the second one is to brush your teeth twice a day, okay? Brush your teeth twice a day. Of course, for summer, we need to set the vibe, so make a summer playlist. I'll give you a few hints of what I'm gonna put in my summer playlist video. So these would just be some of my favorite songs. Here are some of my favorites that I haven't heard in a long time that I love. Lie by NF. Jumpin' Jumpin' by Destiny's Child is a favorite of mine. And then lastly, We Ain't Never Getting Back Together by Taylor Swift. This last one, I think it's really good for your mental health and it's just fun. Meet new people. Thank you guys so much for doing this video. I hope this has given you guys some ideas of how to have a better summer and spring. And this is not the end of it. I'm going to be doing some more summer and spring videos coming up, like bucket lists, playlists, and much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss all the action. Now, have a great day and goodbye. My hair's so itchy. I need to calm down. So I'm already pretty good at this. Probably I'm not really going to be able to maintain it as easily when I'm going out in the summer. And this one, oh my gosh. Sorry, spider on me. Oh, I overreacted.